guys, welcome back to Project Lunchbox. Today's episode 2 and we're calling it Relax with Rush. We are at Bakery 1908 right now. We got our drinks and pastries and other fun stuff, and we're going to talk to you about how we keep ourselves grounded throughout this busy season called midterms.
Yay! Oh gosh. My name's Elijah. I'm a second year APK major, and I'm also one of your rush shares. I got this egg sandwich. It's pretty good. It looks pretty good, so I'm hoping it's good.
You should show them the inside. Like the inside of it.
Oh yeah, I think there's pork bits and stuff. That actually looks
You gotta
really
do
good.
the vlog thing where you put
Oh
your hand
yeah, like this.
No, behind it.
You don't know. Hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm a third year Psych BCN major on the pre-med track, and I'm also one of your membership chairs this year, and today I'm eating this ham and cheese thing.
See, you know ball.
Yeah.
Ball. Okay.
I know ball.
And then my name is Abby. I'm a second year accounting major, and I got this. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks good, so I picked it out. And I fear I do this with every food place I go. Is I never know the names of anything I pick out.
Midterm season is coming up, so we just wanted to talk about a few ideas of how to handle burnout and what we do personally to handle studying and all that stuff for academics. So with that being said, the first question is, when you're getting overwhelmed with exams, what do you do to cope/relax? And I can answer first. If you want. My hobbies I like to do is I really like to run. So whenever I feel like I'm getting burnt out with studying, every hour or two or so, I'm just going to go out for a run, maybe a mile or two, and that helps me get in fresh air and resets my mind to tackle the next idea that I'm trying to study. So that's my main way of handling being overwhelmed. So I don't know about you guys.
For me, it's pretty simple. I have really supportive roommates who all do their own different thing. We're all different majors, so sometimes even just going in my living room while I'm studying to be and kind of talk to them. I want to say I don't know, expressing how I feel to other people, and then just that reassurance they're also going through the same thing. It's super hard, but we're all pushing through it, and nobody's perfect. So I think that usually helps, talking to people.
Yeah, I love to yap to anybody who will listen to me. I like to call my mom a lot, and usually she's a sounding board for me, and then she'll tell me about her job. She works in a middle school, so that's also pretty needing of a sounding board. So it's kind of a way for us to get our stuff out without being in the same situation. So it's nice to have someone on the outside to provide that insight.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Second question. What's something unexpected that you realized helps you study?
For me, I realized that when I start studying, I put my AirPods or my headphones on or something, and then I realized that throughout my study session, I turn my music off at some point, and then I'm just the most locked in I've ever been. I don't know when I turn it off. It's not strategic or anything, but after a while I just realized there's no noise anymore, and I've just been really productive for an hour.
Wait, I do that too actually, but I do that purposely. I'll put headphones on with no sound for hours, and that actually helps me.
I have to start with music or else I won't start doing anything.
That's fair.
No, because I need to build a playlist of stuff, because a playlist of songs I listen to, because I'll put on something for my live songs, and then I'll have to keep skipping and so it gets me distracted. But I really need to actually do that.
Wait, I love listening to instrumental versions of One Direction when I study.
Gosh, yeah.
That's interesting.
I
Okay.
listen to instrumental versions of Taylor Swift, and that's just me though.
Then I know the song, but I'm not about to start
Sing it.
jamming out to it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay with me with classical music. Yeah, but it can't be really slow, because then I'm but at a reasonable pace. But I don't know. I don't think I really have anything. I'm not gonna lie to you. As long as I'm taking breaks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, breaks are good.
I like to study in libraries where I can look out the window and stuff, and people watch like while I
Yeah.
study, because then it gives my brain something to focus on other than my laptop.
Yeah.
Going with a studying topic, what study techniques work best for you guys?
For me, I think really setting like time to be by myself and like I don't want to say complete silence, but blocking out all noise and just giving myself the space to be super focused. I go to Marston 5th floor like all the time. That's like my space.
That's a good space, yeah.
And I feel like I've studied there enough to like train myself that like once I'm there, I'm like in the zone, you know? So,
Wait, like, you know how people like bar hop and
Yeah.
stuff? I like to library hop because I feel like I need to get up and walk around and just like find something new. If I can't focus, if I'm like focused, I won't get up and move like on like a timer. But if I've been somewhere a certain amount of time and it's just not working for me, I will like get up and leave. 'Cause I'm like, it's not gonna start working now.
No, right, because like every 2 hours I'm like, I get distracted. Like I can't be here anymore. So from Lib West, I'll go to the fine arts and so on and so forth. So, which fine arts is a really good place to study too.
that's smart.
Yeah. But I think the technique that I really like to do is pretend I'm like teaching stuff to like
Yeah.
an invisible audience. So like I have a physio exam on Monday, so I'm like going through how an action potential is like propagated and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. And it really helps. So
Yeah.
all right. What habits do you wish you developed earlier? In terms of like overall, like it can be like personal life or just studying in general.
Something for me that I've gotten, like last year in spring, I leaned into it a lot, but like meal prepping. Like I knew it was good, but I like wouldn't do it consistently. This year, I've been actually really good about it. I need to go grocery shopping real bad though, my fridge is empty. So bad time to be talking about it. But I've actually been really good about it this year, and I'm proud of myself.
Pat yourself on the back, girl.
And I made like a spreadsheet of like the food that I make. So I was talking to my mom over the summer. So I went home and I was like, I feel like I don't know what I eat like ever, even though I just spent the entire last year like cooking for myself.
Yeah.
So then one of my cousins was like, just like write it all down. And I was like, you're so right. Like then I'll be able to figure out what I eat all the time.
That's smart. Yeah, I like just recently started getting into the meal prepping too, and honestly, yeah, like it's a lot of work like to meal prep, but then
You don't have to cook
you
the
don't
rest
have
of the
to
week.
cook the rest of the week. And that's awesome.
Maybe I need to actually get into that.
Yeah.
I bought not like expensive containers, but like nicer ones. So they motivate me to use the ones that
Yeah.
I bought because they were like more than like the $10 like 100 pack or whatever
Yeah.
cheap ones from like Walmart.
Okay, that might be.
It's like an
something.
incentive
Yeah.
for me to use it because I know I like paid a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah. I think for me, I think I wish I was developed like more discipline early on. Like high school was pretty intense, like academically, but I feel like I wasn't locking in as hard as I log in here. So like getting accustomed to like really setting aside time each day for specific assignments and studying like for an exam. Like it's not like nowadays you can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna go study now. Like most of the time I'm so busy that I have to plan that out. So I wish I'd learned to do that earlier. But I mean, I feel like I've gotten it down pretty good now.
Yeah, I feel similar. I don't know. High school wasn't as intensive for me, but you know, getting here, it's like, oh, you actually have to like study
Try.
for your- yeah, you actually have
Yeah.
to like be on top of your stuff. And so for me, I guess developing a routine at night, so that I'm setting myself up for the next day, what I'm actually doing. I wish I did that more my freshman year, but I'm pretty on top of it now.
Yeah.
As I'm heading in my second year, so.
I wish. I'm still working on that.
That's okay. That's okay.
How do you know when you're starting to burn out? I feel like that kind of bleeds into the first question, but you know, noticing the signs.
For me, I think I experienced like burnout like really bad for the first time earlier this semester, like noticeably, and I realized I was just like withdrawing from a lot of the stuff that I was doing. Like I wasn't as passionate about the stuff I was doing. Like I was still like going through the motions and stuff, but like I wasn't as excited to like do anything, if that makes sense.
I guess I get really anxious when I know like I'm thinking about like stuff ahead of time, or I have so much on my plate. I actually like physically start to like shake and stuff.
Yeah.
And so for me, I just have to go to sleep.
That's a
It's
good
too
one.
much. It's too much. At some point, even though like I know I have so much to do, I just need my body to reset because I know I'm actually physically getting anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me too, actually. I think the telltale sign of when I'm burnt out is like I don't like I can try my hardest to lock in, and it's just like I'm making little progress in such a long time,
Yeah.
and then like that's when I know I'm like I should probably like put this down and like go touch grass or something because because if I stay any longer, like it's just not gonna help me. I'm wasting my time when I could be like doing something to help my mental state.
Ooh, or like when I'm trying to study and I can only like fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like I remember for one of my exams, I was like in the library. Every time I opened up stuff where I was like nodding off, and I was like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with me? Like I got a full night's sleep.
Yeah, it gets bad, bro.
But you can bring yourself out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible. Like, take a break. Not that, like, it's always possible, but, like, just dial it down for a little bit. Because then once you are, like, back to being unburnt out, then you'll be able to handle it again.
Yeah. Along with that point, I feel like just resetting yourself is really important too. Because if you're not in that mind space, then you're not going to get anything more done than you are now. So.
Like, for me, just, like, picking up my room, or, like, doing my chores that I've been, like, putting off, like, doing my laundry and stuff, like, that's a little thing that, like, doesn't take a whole lot out of you, but it's still, like, accomplishing something, and that, it, like, makes me feel better,
Yeah.
even though it's not, like, anything academic.
Right.
No, right.
And I feel like a clean room is like that's like motivation for you to have like be more organized like in your school.
No, definitely.
I feel like I can't study in my room, though.
Me too.
So,
I can't either. I always have to go out to the
Glad we're
out
all
to the library.
on the same
Yeah.
page about that.
No, because like I feel like my room. I read this somewhere though, but it's my place to relax and sleep. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in the library and I'm surrounded by other people that are actually doing work, it's a much better environment for me than I'm at home, because I'm just gonna lay down in my bed and sleep.
you know what? I live in an apartment, and my roommates and I one night we're just like all out at the like kitchen table, like all locked in, like at the
That's
same
awesome.
time. That's I think one of the most productive times, because like they all know that I have stuff going on. Like they can call me on it if I'm scrolling on my phone, like while I'm out there.
Me and my roommates do that too, but we don't do it on their table. We do it on our couch. But we're still like super locked in. Like I remember one day one of my roommates, like she was sitting on the couch for like 10 hours studying orgo, and I was like, props to you. Like, I went to
Rest in
class and I
peace.
came back and she was like still there. Yeah.
Let's see. Next question. How do you balance productivity and rest without feeling guilty?
I think that knowing that you can't be productive without proper rest, I think is something that's important. Like, you can be as productive as you want and, like, stretch yourself too thin, but, like, are you doing the best work you could do compared to if you're well rested? Like, I like to think of it that way, I guess. It's my way.
I think for me, it kind of goes back to my morning routine. So I always like to put 4 or 5 things I need to get done throughout the day, and then I also have like extra stuff because we also have like
Everything.
Yeah.
right. So, you know, as long as I'm getting those 4 or 5 things done, and it's about like 12 a.m., I'm like, okay, maybe I'll finish this extra assignment, but then I'm done. You know.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I do need my rest. I'm not gonna stay up extra just because, you know what I mean, just to get extra stuff done when I know I got the stuff done that I needed to at the beginning, that I said at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
I've been bad about it recently, but most of last year I cut myself off from schoolwork around midnight just because I knew anything past that wouldn't be like as quality as it would be before, because then I start to get really tired
Yeah.
and stuff. This year I accidentally got hooked on caffeine, so that was pushing that a little bit later. But when I'm not drinking a bunch of coffee and tea and whatever, then like midnight's a pretty strong cutoff for me. I know one of my friends cuts herself off at like 8 p.m. because she knows she can't work past then.
Wow, that's early.
But it's like,
does she wake
what-
up at like 4?
I don't know. Or like from schoolwork. So then it's like
Oh,
free
okay.
time, and like I don't think she goes to bed at 8 p.m. But it's like whatever works for like you, and that like having a set time to be like, this is when I stop working because I can't focus anymore, I think would help.
wasn't there like a question of the day in the like, board chat where it was like, are you early bird or like?
Yeah, I
like
think I said both.
Night owl.
I've accidentally turned into both the last couple of weeks, which is not good.
I think I'm an early bird, like, against my will.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like I have like every day of the week I have something like at 8 a.m. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
Like, even on weekends, I'll naturally wake up at, like, 6:30, and I don't have an alarm, and then I just have to force myself to go back to sleep. Like,
Right. Freaking circadian rhythm, guys.
yeah, it's a real thing.
Like a
Okay.
sabotage.
Okay. Yo, this school stuff
Why did
is
you
tough.
sigh like that?
He's like, it's like bringing him more flashbacks.
Okay. Do you have a morning or a night routine? This kind of like butted to either beginning questions, so. Or would you develop one?
Is that a bug on the ceiling? Sorry, guys. Low-key, the only constant that I have in my morning specifically is, like, I usually try to have, like, the same or a similar breakfast, like, every morning, just because I know that, like, eating something in the morning will help me not get brain fog. But, like, if I eat too much, then I will also get brain fog. So, like, finding that balance has been, like, my only constant.
Yeah.
I think besides, like, obviously I kind of, like, mentioned it a little bit before, but other than that, I mean, I like to stretch in the morning.
That's good.
Yeah, because, like, I swear, every time I wake up, I feel tight everywhere. So that helps me, like, reset my body, so.
Before dance for DTJ practice, hashtag every time we stretch, I feel like a new thing. I feel a new thing pop, and I'm just like, that's not. That can't be good. Like, I just, every time I lunch, I just hear like
so
3,
funny.
and I'm just like, how does this keep happening?
Well, that's your sign that you need to do it more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll be like you, Elijah.
No, because sometimes I forget, and I only started doing this semester because I realized, like,
That's a good
it was
thing.
getting bad.
My cousin's a PT, and he says that you should do that, like, every morning.
Oh, really?
I did cheer in high school. I've lost so much flexibility from not like doing that every day.
Oh, really?
So that's, I think, probably why like all of my joints are like
Oh,
popping
yeah,
and cracking.
Oh, yeah.
But
Probably.
yeah,
For me, I would say my nightly routine is, like, I like to read before bed. And or
good,
journal, yeah. But sometimes it's bad. Like, I'll stay up until 2 a.m. because I just can't put a book down. It's just, like, kind of, like, not the best. But, I mean, I think it's good for my brain, at least.
No,
Like,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, my grandpa kind of talks about that. He's like, oh, you should read 30 minutes before you go to bed.
Yeah.
It, like, helps with, like...
wait, what book are you reading right now?
Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I don't know if you know what that is. It's, like, part of a series, but it's literally, like, a 16-book universe. And, like, that's, like, one of the ones at the end. So,
Is it fiction?
yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get through The Alchemist.
I heard that was good. I didn't read
I
it.
have like been so off and on with it. I'm like halfway through, but also lost the plot because I've like taken so many gaps in reading it. So I think I need to start over.
It helps to read, like, a couple chapters before you end. Like, you just paused it. Or refresh.
Yeah, I've tried. I think I'm just too far gone. I've been trying
That's
to read
valid.
it for a really long time.
No, I haven't read a book in, like, a long time. Just Well,
Really?
no, at least since the summer because, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm like,
Textbooks only.
yeah.
Yeah, that's valid, yeah.
I'm like, dead. by
We
the
read a
time-
lot for school, so.
Okay. Let's see. I think we have 3 left, actually. What's one thing you try for self-care but haven't tried yet?
I think my little sister is, like, super good at this. She has, like, a very in-depth skincare routine. But I think that for her, it's, like, not so much about the skincare. It's about, like, setting time, like, aside for herself to, like, actually take care of herself. And, like, I think she feels better after doing it. And I feel like I don't really make that much time. Like, for me, I'm, like, always rushing in the morning, or I'm trying to get to bed
Rushing?
fast. Oh,
Oh.
no pun intended. Yeah, I think maybe setting time aside for, like, actually taking care of myself in that
Right.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, I want next semester. I want to deliberately have time to like have like hobbies. Not like saying it like that, but there's
He doesn't
like,
have hobbies, guys.
no,
Only Rush.
Actually, fun fact, this is the only thing I do. No school, no work, just this. Full-time job. No, but the Arts and Crafts Center at the Wrights has like classes and stuff. Yeah, not like
Yeah,
credit
they do,
classes,
they
but
do.
they have like.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do one of those this semester, and I think it just didn't fit my schedule, or like the ones that I didn't sign up for, like I missed it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do that next semester. That way, I have like an hour every week, like dedicated to like be unplugged from school. That like I'm paying for, so I feel like the urge to be committed to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then like actually go and like do like ceramics or something.
I need to check that out. That
We can
actually
do it
sounds-
together.
Whoa, rush bonding,
Yeah,
guys.
we should. We should. Wait, we should. I'll have so much fun doing that. We should do pottery, though.
That would be fun. I'd be down.
Wait, the next one can be painting pottery. That can be the
Guys.
spring silly episode.
Yeah, no, let's keep going. Okay. I don't know. I guess what you guys kind of mentioned about like meal prepping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like getting the proper nutrition every day. I mean, like I do take vitamins and stuff just to make sure I'm getting all my minerals and
take
stuff.
vitamins.
But like, you know, like actually like getting the amount, like a proper amount of
Yeah.
stuff throughout the week. So I might need to do that.
You're so brave for trying to do that in a dorm. I will say, it took so
Yeah,
much out
it's
of me doing
hard.
that in Tressler last year.
No, cause like,
But his dorm is better than.
But still, a communal kitchen.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
no, like I swear, there's people like always in that kitchen, like meal prepping and cooking and stuff. So even if I were to do that this semester or throughout this year, it's probably gonna be hard just because everybody's using that kitchen. So, but eventually, guys, eventually,
You'll get on
trust.
that. You'll get on that.
All right, favorite places to study.
Recently, the education library. But I will say, I live right by the education library, and a lot of my like decisions for where I like to study come with convenience personally to me, rather than the environment that I'm in.
Yeah.
So like that's like the next closest thing other than being in my bedroom. So that's why. But the hours are really bad. So, but it does encourage me to study at like normal person hours and not like be up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So that's nice, but not when I need to be locked in past 10 p.m.
Yeah.
How about you, Alex?
Like I said this earlier, but I'm always just going to Marston, which is like kind of like gets like draining sometimes. So sometimes I'll switch over to LibWise, and then if it's not that, I'm studying at home and I'm putting on those like AI videos with like the rain and stuff. That's pretty much what I like.
Wait, I found a YouTube channel that I've been putting on.
I'm pretty like boring about it, honestly.
I think my favorite places are definitely Lib West. I don't know. Last time I went to Marston, I was on the 4th floor. The air conditioning was not working.
Was that
So it
last
was-
year or this year?
This year, I went.
Again?
Yeah, yes, I went there like a week or two ago, and I was in there. I was like sweating, so I had to move to like, I don't know. It was late at night though, so I think I just moved to the Wrights because it was just cooler in there. And I'm like, oh. But yeah, Lib West, usually the 2nd or 3rd floor, or the Fine Arts Library with the little cubbies and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are always nice.
Hey, wait, it's this one where they have. Oh, there's an ad on my screen.
I was gonna say.
Where it's like.
Awesome.
It's like a still picture, and then
you
it's
gotta
just
play
like AI music. I
No,
think
I.
Hey guys, if you're actually curious about which account Abby was talking about, it's Roti on YouTube. And then for me, I like to use the actual AI, like ambient, hyper realistic videos, but I'm sure you guys have used this many a time. But if you wanted to know exactly which videos I was talking about, they're here.
I like the AI ambiance. Like,
I don't know where the speaker is.
Might just put me towards the top, yeah, with the camera.
There you go.
Hopefully that picked up at some point. If not, I'm really gonna test our editing skills here.
Yeah.
Inputs audio, yeah. All right, last question. How do you handle imposter syndrome? Kind of a big one here.
That is a big one.
I could say something really toxic right now. Like how I like get over it in my head is I think of like people that I meet like doing the same things as me that like I like see and I'm just like, how are you like here? And then I'm like, if you made it here, I should be here for a reason.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But that's like a really bad mentality to like go into it with. But sometimes it helps me get out of a funk that I'm in.
Yeah. I think that's like I think that's still a good way though, you know what I mean? Like telling yourself that, okay, I'm here for a reason.
Like, you're also here, so
Yeah.
I can do it.
So,
Right.
like not in a malicious way, but you know, it's for your own
Yeah.
good.
Like, no diss to them, but it's like, okay, I can do it too.
Yeah.
What was it? I was talking about this before, but the story I was talking about, but there was a person in marching band earlier this week, and I was telling her about like what I was doing in school and stuff, and like all my activities and stuff, and she was like, that doesn't sound like a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. But like in here, I was like, wow, okay, I feel like I'm doing a lot, and I'm always out, and I'm just starting like shadowing hours this summer, and of course it's not gonna be a lot, but you know, just the fact that like she said that's not a lot, it's just like, that's kind of like, okay, you know, but
And there's people like that. There's always someone on the other side that's like, no, that's a lot.
there's always two sides to the field, but I mean, just in that moment, you know, handling that situation, it's just like, you have to know yourself that, okay, I know I'm doing a lot, I know I'm doing the best I can, so even with those comments, you just have to internally know where you are.
Yeah. Also, nobody knows like your experience. Like, no one will 100% know your experience. Like,
Right.
even if you tell someone the entirety of your day, they're not going to know exactly how you're feeling or how you're doing in that moment. So it's like, that's also like a comfort. Like, they might think I'm not doing a lot, but I know I am.
Right.
And anyone that knows Elijah, he does also do a lot. So
Well, we all do, so
Yeah.
it's just like,
What do you mean, guys? We're all chilling.
oh,
We
Yeah,
only
we're
film
relaxing.
podcasts.
yeah,
only.
this is like our only job, guys.
Our only job when Elijah's in marching band. All of membership shares 6 jobs entirely and somehow manages to do FSA in school.
No,
It's
but then,
totally not a lot.
but then also it's like, all of us are like here at UF. Like, we're all doing, like, we had to do stuff to get into the school.
Yeah.
Like, we're here for a reason. Like, admissions didn't just be like, yeah, they can probably swing it and like let you
Yeah.
in. Like, we all made it here. Like, y'all see that acceptance rate just going down like year after year. Like,
Yeah.
like, we're solid.
Yeah. So just
And then-
stay true to yourself too.
And then something that, like, it took me a really long time to, like, realize was that, like, really, like, you hear that everyone's path is different, but everyone's path is, like, really so different. Like, no two resumes are going to look the same, even if you do the same activities, because there's always going to be, like, a difference in, like, how you're handling it or where your background is or, like, your upbringing and stuff. That's what really helped me last year, because I was feeling a lot of, like, I feel like I'm only doing, like, this many clubs, and, like, why is everyone else being able to, like, stack so many on there? And then I was like, I have other stuff going on that, like, I can't do every single club, and they don't. So it's not, like, a competition between your peers, even if
Yeah.
you're on the same track.
that's true.
That's a good way, yeah. Yeah, I like that way of thinking too.
It helped me not crash out a lot.
Oh my gosh.
I think like for me, when imposter syndrome comes, it's the same. Like, you just gotta have that mindset. Also, I have like, my mom tells me this all the time. She's like, you gotta take things one day at a time. Like, it's hard when you see like people like, oh, like they're getting internships or like they're getting accepted into med school, and you're like, oh, I wish I could be me. Like, you're on your own. Like, their path and what they're doing has no effect on your life. Like, that's fully in your control. So like, knowing that you're in control of your future and that you're doing the best you can to achieve that, like, that's a good reassurance. Like, you could get past that.
Definitely. All right, I think that's all the questions for it. Did you try all your like snacks and stuff?
Yeah, guys, I've been eating, I think, the most out of all of us.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be
I-
better hot.
Big backing it
Yeah.
right now.
Wait, out of 10 though.
I liked it, but I also haven't eaten today, so I don't know how much that impacts it. The boba's good though.
It looks good.
I got brown sugar with boba.
Okay.
It was fire. And the cat, or is that a pan? I think it's a
It's a cat. It's
Yeah.
super cute. Mine
It's
has
so
it too.
cute.
Yeah, they gave me a little cup, so
Yeah,
I
'cause
should have
he
gotten
got hot.
cold. I should have gotten cold.
You just weren't with the trend.
It's okay.
Uh,
He's a trendsetter. Had to be different.
Guys, I'm like original. Get that?
Yeah.
Right? No, but like out of 10, though. You know what I mean?
Rate it for real.
For real. Like, based on like you're in the moment and like.
In
okay.
the moment, probably like a 6.5 because it's not warm. If it was warm, it'd be better. But it's good. I liked it.
I agree, actually.
Yeah, I think I'm at a 7. I haven't tried that though. I just wish it was hot. Huh? It's like a honey,
Gotta hold it up so I
honey-
can see it.
like pork, like pastry or whatever.
Yum.
I don't want to get on my laptop, but how did you do it? Like that?
Yeah.
All
You're
mine are-
learning.
I am learning. Yeah, definitely. All right, I think that's it for episode 2 of Project Lunchbox. Yay!
Wait, will it pop up? Will it pop up?
That's so good.
In-app editing right
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Don't even need to open CapCut.
there. Right.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll edit it later. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us for episode 2. Hit the like button and subscribe,
Subscribe
please.
for more.
Yes.
Turn on post notifications. Drop what you'd like to see in the comment section below.
Yes.
We'll do everything. We'll go skydiving.
Yes,
just
please.
joking.
Give us suggestions. For real. We do have some fam small events coming up. If you look at UFFSA's Instagram.
Depending on when I post this.
Yeah. And we also have our
Sorry, I don't know
GVM
what
on the
that was.
30th and DTJ on the 25th.
Yeah.
I know somebody got mad at me about that.
Since this video has come out, DTJ has already happened, but a big thank you to the executive directors, Haley and Matt, for putting on such a great event, and all the teams that showed out. It was an amazing weekend.
Yeah, DTJ.
And if you want to see UFFSA's full set, make sure to tune in on YouTube when the whole stream comes out.
Sunday, so be on the lookout for that.
Stay
All right.
tuned.
Bye.